How's it going, guys?
I'm Jacqueline.
I'm Simeon.
And we are
Simply
Simply Stevens.
Stevens.
Nice work.
Thank you. I try,
So today we are actually going to have a very special episode. Although treading very lightly. Not really. It's just not my style. I don't tread lightly on anything, so it doesn't matter. What are we doing today, buddy?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about how we first met. You hit me really hard, by the way. That was very intense.
We're gonna talk about how we first met. Do you guys like my flowers? We did a function at church and they're really gorgeous. Look at them. So I brought some of them home with us.
Just following that mosquito.
Okay, go ahead. So where shall we start?
Well, I mean, we've been together for 10 years. And honestly, not a day go by. Wow, that's close. I'm sorry. Not a day go by.
Oh, God.
That I'm like, this has been a fantastic, journey and adventure, with my wife.
What are you saying? Not a day goes by that you don't say that, or you do say that?
Not a day goes by that I don't think that this has been a really wonderful experience for me.
Okay.
Okay? Since I have to be very, very specific and candid, in this episode. All right?
Do you see this? Do you see this?
This is really, really,
So today, I can't with you. I can't.
No, we're gonna talk about how we first met and a lot of the challenges, of that we found out, being married for we've been married for a decade. It's 10 years. Good. And the ups and downs and the good moments and the not so good moments. And Would you care to jump in on this?
I'm so sorry, guys.
All my hecklers.
All right, so where do we start? All right, I'm going to start. Do you not remember how we started?
No.
Okay.
All right. I
So
remember.
it was a very interesting day. I finally came back to church, and my grandmother was like, she's a church cook. Well, she was. And Simeon and I were downstairs, and Simeon was drawing roses.
I don't remember that. I honestly don't. I don't remember that.
And you don't remember Josh saying, "Sim, get her number."
I remember that. I was actually going to say that.
Okay.
I was like, "Hey Jackie, how you doing?" That's everything. I like your hair. She cut her hair.
Yes, this is not my first time going short.
Yeah, and I was like, "All right, she looks nice." Like, okay, that's about the extent. And I don't
When
remember.
did you notice I look nice? Or was it like a couple of years before when you saw me in Lake George?
Okay, so here we're gonna have to backtrack now.
We're not going back to Lake George.
You done said something else. We was talking about the first time we met. At church after like a long, brief absence of you not showing.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking because
And
I
now
know that there was
you
a
go-
backstory at Lake George.
How you gonna bring up Lake George? I'm pointing out to you now. We gotta explain that now because they're gonna be what happened at Lake George.
Forget it. Well, what happened?
You can't
Fine.
that. Now you
Go
open
ahead.
it
Go
up
ahead.
and say something.
Go.
Jeez, man, God. All right, so we had our adventure, youth church, youth pastor. We're gonna go to Lake George for a summer for like maybe a week or so. I think it was a week, something like that.
No, it wasn't a week. It was like a couple of days.
Yeah, a couple of days. It wasn't a week.
It had to be like 2 days because we had to be back by Sunday.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
So it wasn't like
I
a
had to
week.
church my Sunday. Pentecostal. So now brought Jackie came with the grandma, the church cook, and all the guys, my cousins and everyone, what have you. Jackie, I haven't seen Jackie in such a long time, that we were like, I haven't seen her forever. So I was like, who is that over there?
Stop.
No, seriously. I was like, hey, who is that person over there? And I was like, that's Jackie. She grew up. I promise you, last time I saw Jackie before we went to Lake George, she was like maybe like 5 feet tall. All right, she was young. And to come back at this, she done like grew up and she like 5'9", 5'6". She's tall and just like completely like woman. I'm like, what is this? This girl must have been like, I don't know, how old were you? Like maybe 16 or something, like 17? Yeah, she was like adult. I don't know what's going on.
Would you care to expand on, because 16, 17 is not adult.
Listen.
So what were you looking at, Simeon?
Hey, I need you to understand this. I was a teenager, okay? So where my mind was at the time, all right, something that, I'm going to have to explain to my boys when they're teenagers.
Let's just start from where. Jesus.
But yeah, man, I was like, yeah, that's nice. And then I haven't seen her for another maybe 2 years after that. She just shows up at church sporadically, because she's a woman. So she's like, whatever, I do what I want.
I was planting those seeds. I was getting my man.
So I was, all right, so we go to church. Okay, now I'm explaining the story. Okay. All right. Would you want to explain the rest of this since you seem to be so like?
Well, I can butt in. Well, let's go ahead. You go ahead and tell your side of the story.
That was it. That's all I remember. You show up at church. You had your heels on, and you're I don't know what you were wearing. I don't know what you were wearing. I think you had your black skirt on, long dress, and a white shirt. And you had your your boy haircut. I was like, she looks nice. So I was like, hey Jackie, what's up? I haven't seen you in forever. And she's like, yeah, And Josh was like, youth pastor was like, hey man, why don't you get her number? So I was like, all right, sure. So I was like, hey, can I get your number? Maybe
which he never used.
Now, I need you to understand something, all right, YouTube. I'm very introverted, all right? This was me before I got married. I was super introverted. I did not really hang out with anybody as much as I do now. So asking for someone's number, especially someone as extravagant as, Jacqueline here.
Extravagant? Yes. What does extravagant mean?
Dude, are you kidding me? You were in church, haven't been in church for like 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
All right. You show up at a blue moon looking all wonderful. All right. And you really think I'm going to sit here and be like, hey, let me get your number. What you doing? Like, no, I ain't going to do that.
You should have.
I never asked for anyone else's number.
I thought you were so handsome.
Hey, well, dude.
You should have shot your shot.
Hey, well, I mean, I did. I tried.
He did not. He did not shoot his shot, okay? We exchanged numbers, and... Did you call me?
What?
Did you call me?
Oh my God! What is this like interrogation? I thought we were telling the story.
Oh, okay,
Why are you
fine.
sitting here
Fine, I get.
What is this?
Fine, let's tell the story together. Fine, okay.
Oh my God!
So here's my thing. He actually, I gave him my number. He was actually sitting at church drawing me roses. Okay.
I was drawing roses. I don't think I was drawing you roses. I was drawing roses.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, YouTube.
Okay.
He wasn't drawing me roses.
Okay.
It's been 15 years, and I was thinking wrong. I thought it was for me.
Woo! Illumination. My God. Revelation, illumination.
Okay, he's gonna be hit with like a flower.
No,
do you see this?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yes.
Put the flower back, because I'm paid for these flowers. All right, and I don't want the flowers to be broken.
They are pretty flowers, aren't
gorgeous.
they? Aren't they gorgeous?
No, I was just playing. I was drawing her flowers. I was joking.
So he's drawing flowers. I give him my number, and he never calls. He never calls. He's like instant mess. Oh my goodness. So, okay, I'm having a issue. We are getting old.
Mm-hmm.
He was instant messaging me on AOL.
Whoa. How long ago was that? Like 2000?
Wow. Not even.
2003.
Yes.
Yeah, 2003.
Okay. So he's IMing me on AOL, emailing me, right? I think we exchanged some emails.
Mm-hmm.
But he never called.
What was your email address? Oh yeah, I remember now. Woo, yes sir. All too sexy and young. Yes sir. My God.
Was I lying?
No.
Thank you.
All too sexy.
Anyways.
Oh my God.
So he never calls. Why didn't you call?
Do I have to say it again? Yes.
We're gonna go with the introverted.
Well.
Fine.
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
It takes years, all right? It took me years. And it took her lots and lots of trial and error and lots of frustration to get me to where I am and where I am comfortable on camera. And even now, I'm still a little stiff. As
No, you're not. Stop. Okay, now he's devaluing himself.
I'm not devaluing myself.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
speaking the truth.
No,
What are you talking about? What?
You are a fantastic. Like, I don't even think you should. Like, you are awesome. Stop. Seriously.
Thank you. I know I am. Yeah, so
Excuse me.
how long it took me for, this guy who was just sitting in front of his computer, doing AutoCAD drawings all day, just full on completely antisocial. All right. To where I am now, where, I'm praying and being, this deacon and leader in my in church and ministry. It takes a very long time to do that. And to be like that, obviously I'm not gonna call you, like give you my number, because I'm looking at it like, I don't know if she's interested in me. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
That's
you
just
don't
me.
know what more did I have to do?
Hey.
Like throw my drawers at you?
Hey, hold on, too sexy and young now. Let's keep this together. All right.
I can't.
Don't underwear.
Oh my
people.
God.
All right.
Although there probably were people who thought that that's what was going on.
Oh my God, here we go.
Anyways, but no.
Lord Jesus.
We're not going that way. So, okay, fine. So he calls me and it was really nice. It was refreshing to talk with this awesome guy.
Yeah, I mean, we were exchanging instant messaging for
way too long.
Jesus, it was only for like a week or two? It wasn't that long. It was only a week. 2 weeks, maybe?
Do you know how many people were trying to shoot their shot between that week?
Hey, man.
And I only wanted him.